If you want the tea, come get it seriously. Talk about your favorite web series. Right here on Seriously.
Welcome back to another episode of Seriously Podcast. I'm Brittany.
I'm Mary.
And if you guys don't know, Seriously Podcast is the number one podcast where we recap web series, give you the good, the bad, the ugly, answer our questions, comments, and concerns. Usually a lot of concerns. That's where we usually stay.
Yeah.
But today is really exciting because we're talking about For the Love of Jason on All Black.
Yep.
What do you feel like are our main thoughts about the series so far?
Main thoughts is one of the characters, Brian, is someone that belongs under the earth.
Absolutely.
He should not be walking amongst us.
There's no room for him here.
No. Horrible human being.
Yeah.
Jason, personally for me, even though we're 2 seasons in, I don't have a personal connection to this character.
Okay. I can see that.
I feel like I don't see enough of him. I need more of him because it's supposed to be about him, but I don't see much of him.
Yeah, that's true. We see a lot of, but I think that's the premise of the show, where his life is surrounded by all the drama of his friends. He doesn't even get to have his own thoughts. He got to figure out what's going on with his friends. So
this is true.
That was their mission with the show.
That's what you think, right?
But yeah,
he's coming up with a whole mission.
Yeah, a mission. Writers, we're writers. We're part of the writers' room always.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can definitely agree. No connection, especially him being the main character. It's not oh my god. But I do like him. I don't have a problem with him, and I'm glad I don't have a problem with him. He's very likable. I vote for him, class president. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I'm not looking for I'm not rooting for his demise or anything like that. He seems like an okay character. I just felt because the show is named after him, we would see more of his life or him dating or whatever. And I just feel like it seems pretty even with all supporting characters and the main character, their storylines.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. But, he did find love, so we're going to talk about that as well. But he got a lot of stuff going on.
This is true.
Yeah. I think we should just get into it. We're going to talk about the final 3 episodes of season 2 and kind of close up about, this season as a whole. So I'm ready if you're ready.
I'm ready too, but before we get into it, guys, make sure you are following us on all social platforms at Seriously Podcast, and be sure to just send us any questions, comments, concerns that you have, and we'll read it on the show. We'll discuss it. We'll get into it.
Exactly. And watching us on Black Oak TV as always. That's where
always watch us.
Let's go. So I think we can go ahead and start off with maybe Lisa and Eric.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, we left off with Eric. He has a work wife, basically, that he won't admit to it.
Yes,
everyone knows it. Everyone sees it. But he's like, no, it's not like that. But yet you're lying about your whereabouts. You're lying about everything to your wife. Y'all ain't been married for a good 2 weeks.
2 minutes.
At least. What's going on? So Lisa actually meets up with Carmen. Carmen, still not a fan. Lovely lady, but I'm just not into her.
My perspective changed on Carmen in these last 3 episodes, surprisingly.
I understand. So Lisa always tries to get the tea from Carmen, say that for
They're coming for Eric.
Yeah.
That's what the ambulance is for. They're coming for Eric.
Coming for Eric. So Lisa is talking to Carmen, giving her the tea about Eric. At this point, Lisa hasn't confronted Eric about all her findings.
Yeah.
And Carmen, she's a petty type. She's like, you need to go to his job. You need to pull up on him. You need to have all your receipts. Get ready. She's ready.
Experience.
Check the miles on his car. She got experience with this.
Yes.
And Lisa's like, you know what? She thinks about it, but she's like, you know what? Let me do it. She pulls up at his job, and she's gonna wait for him. And then Chantel comes, and her energy was just like, so you're the wife. Like, real kind
Yeah.
of shady.
Yes. How dare you?
Yes. And then, like, at least, if you're going to be flirting with my man, at least front in my face. She was just like,
Front. Smile.
smile.
So nice to meet you.
Yes, oh my
Don't make me
God.
ever think that you have something over me.
Don't you
But
ever.
Chantel's energy immediately said, "You got my man."
Exactly. Like, oh, so you're the one that got my man locked up. Like, whoa. And Lisa felt that immediately.
Immediately.
You're not going to embarrass me. Am my man's job? No, you're not doing that. So she comes home, and Eric comes home as well with the lies. He's fumbling. He don't know even how to act towards her, and Lisa just sitting there exposing him as she should.
Yeah. He, he should be embarrassed. His behavior was absolutely disgusting.
Absolutely.
Absolutely disgusting.
And then he's gonna have the nerve to start blaming her. Well, I know how you get. This has
How do I
nothing
get?
to
Tell me. Tell me.
this
Tell
has
me.
nothing to do with how I get. Why are you
Yeah.
lying to me?
He said, "I didn't tell you because it's a woman and I know you would trip." Why would I trip? Tell me. Explain word for word. Like what's the situation here? Because I'm trying to understand it from your perspective.
I want to know because obviously I must have a reason to act this way. Because look at you.
Yeah.
If it was just a coworker, a friendly coworker, why are we lying? And then he
Why are we coming up with a whole story? Like a completely
got complete
different story.
a complete different story. And then you want to get mad when she said, Jason told her. It was like, you didn't, whatever. So let's go there. So Eric pulls up on Jason, going off on him, like, oh, you didn't have my back. It's a bro code. Did you give me the heads up?
And bro code for what?
For what? If nothing's going on, what is the code for?
Why are you mad about that?
You're mad because you're exposed and your lie backfired on you.
Exactly.
So you're blaming it
You're the liar.
on Jason. Jason is. You were out with Chantel. You were there, were you not? And if you want,
That's who I saw.
but with Eric, if he told Jason like, oh, keep that on the low, then that'll be admitting that he's trying to hide something. So
Yeah.
he feels Jason just should have known. You just got married 2 minutes ago. I wouldn't think you'd be out here in these streets.
Why would I know that? That if I see you with a woman, automatically I'm supposed to not tell your wife. I'm thinking that because you guys got married, you're a team.
Yes.
So she knows that you're outside with this woman.
Yes. And I think also, let's say if Jason saw him making out with Chantel, then it'll be a different story. Like, okay, I'm not going to expose you.
Right.
But it was just dinner.
It was dinner, and we were literally there for a minute. Me and Bella were there for like a minute. We said hi and we said bye.
That's it. That's it. So what? And there's nothing to. You're mad at me. Immediately, we see Eric is the type to blame game, never take ownership for his faults. Not
Right, because
man.
first it was Lisa's fault, now it's Jason's fault,
Yes,
but it's
but
never Eric's fault.
Let me tell you, this is not a man I want to be my husband. I'm gonna tell you that for sure.
2 weeks in?
We just got here. Back to the fight. Jason and Eric. So Eric is, pissed off at Jason, and then he decides to choose violence.
Oh, all the way.
You know what? You have no business raising a child, let alone being anybody's father.
Wow. Jason kicked him out, rightfully so.
Absolutely. How we go from you're lying to your wife about something and you're blaming me, talking about it's the bro code, and now you're saying that I don't deserve to be a father because you just want to see me hurt. Misery loves company.
Hello, he said, if I'm down, you with me. That's not the type of people I want in my life.
Yeah. And you know how important it is for me to have this child.
You see the nursery. I gave you a tour. You saw the nursery.
You know she ain't showing, and you saw that nursery.
You knew. Are you gonna play me like that?
Me?
Like,
You
come
know,
on.
I lost my dad. I want to become a dad so badly. You
Yes,
gonna say that to me? To my face?
me. Come on now. Come on.
Heard, heard.
I was hurt for him. So, but then also Eric was going off about how Jason was a bad person because he hooked Lacey up knowing Brian was still in love with her.
I don't know where that
What to
came
do with
from.
him, huh?
I don't know where that came from.
Like,
That made me think, did Brian and Lisa date before they had hooked up? Like maybe they
no,
dated a while ago?
no. He's supposed to just know. I think Eric is mad because Jason's just supposed to know.
Jason's supposed to know anything and
But
everything.
like, so I can't make Lacey happy because Brian wants her, even though Brian has a whole fiance.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is a different type of friend group.
This is for the love of Jason. This is the love he getting.
This is it. Okay.
So Lacey and her French bae, they're doing good.
Is it
They're
French?
enjoying. Huh?
Is it French?
He's French.
That accent is very questionable.
It's Scooby Doo. Yes. However, they saying he's French, so I'm gonna go with French.
Okay.
Do we love the accent? No, we do not.
Hate it.
Did we need the accent? No, we did not.
Certain people don't need an accent. I think I would have been okay if he just had a regular American accent. It would have still.
I think I would have liked him if he had a British accent. Then I would have been like, "Who is this?"
Right. But this French was not given.
It was not making me like, "Oh my god, who is this?" I was just like,
I was like, shut up.
"Please stop talking."
Stop talking.
I don't want to hear any more words come out of your mouth.
Yeah, they should
at
have
all.
made him from the UK.
I think he would have been hotter if he was from the UK.
Yeah.
Be that height, be that good looking, then come with this British accent.
Yeah.
Top tier.
Top tier. That's high level man right there.
High level man right there. But the French, I barely understood what he was saying.
Yeah.
Subtitles on.
Yes.
Immediately.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're doing good. No complaints. I think he is like interested in getting a house. He wants her opinion. So it's like they're moving at a steady pace. They're good.
She's giving basketball wife. Like,
it's giving basketball wife. Yes, it is. You know, paparazzi gonna get them one way or another, following them outside of stores on, I guess, in Beverly Hills somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe, not sure.
Sure.
She tried to cook for him, and she bought store-bought food.
Yeah, she did.
And I said, "Girl, you're trying it right now."
And he said, "This smells just like Ethel's soul food." She said, I never been there. What? Girl.
Why are you lying to this man? She's talking about, "I'm domesticated." I said, "Are you an animal? Why are you saying that?"
She don't know. Stop fronting. Stop lying. Stop fronting.
Because it's going to come out. He's going to find out
who
the real
like
you
for you.
is.
Stop. Just stop.
Please stop.
Just stop.
Stop the madness.
Yes. But they're going good. And I love to see that for her.
Yeah.
She actually invites him to the dinner party. And but I think it's more so because she wants to stunt on Brian.
She has to stunt on Brian.
Absolutely.
It's a necessary thing that needs to happen.
Yeah. So she goes out to lunch. And next thing you know, someone is creeping on her, spying on her.
Someone goes to a party of threes table?
Yes.
And says,
yes, like, stop talking. I'll be done in a minute. Sir. I would have been like, sir, you have to go.
Are you not embarrassed? This is very embarrassing.
And they're looking like,
the cops are here for you too. Yes. They're here for you as well.
Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help!
The cops are coming for you.
Arrest him now.
Immediately. Because that was ridiculous. Where do you draw the line of ridiculousness?
I don't think he even knows what a line is.
Because he crossed the line. So first of all, let's talk about the facts. Alicia told you not to see this lady.
She did.
So
She
you're,
laid that out.
yeah,
Everyone in the friend group is aware of this. So you can't act like you don't know because you're the one that told everybody.
exactly. Last time you saw Lacey, you acted like you did not know her. You ran. So now you're spying. First of all, he found her because he was lurking on her page and saw where she was having lunch
Yes.
at.
Yes. He's been stalking her for some time online now.
Yeah, he had.
This is what he does on his spare time.
Yeah,
And I said, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
exactly.
And why are you doing this?
How are you doing?
He wants what he can't have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's what his issue is.
Absolutely.
It's a control thing because she finally gives him the time of day because he wants to have a few words with her for whatever reason. And she's like, what do you want from me?
Right.
And he said, I don't know. It's the fact that he can't have you. That's why he wants you so badly.
Exactly. And that's so funny you said that because even you saw how hard he was going for Alicia when she was about to walk out. Now he got her and he's like back to Lacey. He's like, all right, I'm done with you.
Now he's complaining about Alicia not wanting to like really put his all into this relationship. He's really focused on spying and stalking Lacey. Lacey? Is it Lacey?
It's Lacey. Not Lacey.
Stalking Lacey. Stalking Lacey. And it's like, sir, you need help.
You need help. You need to search the proper channels. Miss Tabitha Brown, she has some opening appointments.
I'm sure she does.
Schedule them immediately. That conversation he had with Lacey, he was getting watery-eyed. I had no sympathy.
Why would you?
I had
and
none.
why should you?
Yes. And then
let's think about it. This man that has a full live-in girlfriend, fiance, actually, sorry, full live-in fiance that he wanted to live together for whatever reason. Like you said before, he wanted to throw all his attention onto her because she was ready to walk out. Now that he has her, he's stalking Lacey and he's in her face talking about, so what does this mean for us?
It's not
what us are you talking about?
Us? Jordan Peele?
What?
What?
What are you saying?
There's nothing.
Literally
and
nothing.
Of course, Lacey has a soft spot for him. Of course, Lacey still likes him, loves him, or whatever.
We don't know
but
why.
She's hurt. She's hurt more so the fact that he like pushed her to the curb. Like we could have got past this, swept under the rug.
Yeah.
But you just played me and messed up the whole friend dynamic. But it also starts with her too. Like y'all shouldn't have slept together.
Right.
That's number one. But
and when I really think about it, they don't even seem like a good couple together. I don't think that it would last 1 week.
No, I don't know, cause they kiki a lot, they laugh a lot. They could last.
I don't see it, but we'll see. We shall see.
We'll see. We can go to Jason.
Mm-hmm.
So Jason, he has Bella. He's locked in. He's in it to win it. Gave her a key to his spot. She's hype. She's open. They are.
Mm-hmm.
I love to see it. It's very rare that you see in the real world. People go from dating to relationships and locked in.
To me, it seems a bit fast. I don't know, because I'm basing this whole timeline on Carmen's stomach. That's how I'm basing what. So I'm basing everything on Carmen's stomach. So if I don't see a bump, that means that you guys, this has been like a good 2-3 months.
I think,
and actually, it's more like weeks, because when they met, she was already like a good 2 months pregnant.
2 months?
Yeah. Remember when we spoke with Danielle? She was 2 months pregnant.
So I think Bella and Jason, let's call it 3 months.
Let's call it 4 weeks.
But he was dating. No, he wasn't dating Bella yet. In the first, Bella.
He was dating when he told Carmen that he was dating. That's when he had just met Bella. They just had their first date.
And that was second season.
We've been in the second season.
Yeah, I'm just saying Bella wasn't around first season. right? No,
No. This was episode
like 2.
maybe 2 or 3 that he met Bella and they had their date, and that's when he told Carmen,
So
I'm dating.
meanwhile, you got people out here, dating for 4 months, 3-4 months, and you can't get
Whoa, it just got dark, guys. It just got dark.
This guy's dark. Just saying.
It just took a dark turn.
TV world is very different from the real world.
Very different. Because I'm basing it all on Carmen's stomach.
Ain't no way.
Because in Jason and Bella's relationship, he gave her a key. Sis can come in and out whenever she wants now.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. I mean, I love to see it. I wish it was more realistic, but
more realistic.
I guess Jason just at a point where he's like, I don't want to play the games. He's ready to man up.
I like the adulting in him. I do like the adulting. But a part of me is like, you're a bit foolish to be giving someone access to your home so early on. But that's men. Men are just dumb like that.
Yeah. But Bella's a great girl.
That we see so far. Yeah.
And she's very supportive. She tells Jason, like, why don't you take Carmen out on a spa day? Treat her on a spa day. And he's like, what?
When she said that, I was assuming that Carmen had a bump. Like, why would she need a spa day so early on in the pregnancy? I'm thinking, okay, she's in her second trimester. Her back is hurting. Sis needs a massage. Okay, that's a nice suggestion. Then I see Carmen. She's still looking the same. So I'm like, what's the timeline here, guys?
What do you need a spa for? You're fine.
You're fine. You're absolutely fine.
I'm dead. She's just trying to show Jason that she's not the petty type. She supports him. You're in this. I'm in this. We're a we. She's coming into her stepmom duties.
She sure is. Very early on. She knows what she's signing up for. I can appreciate that. One night, they playing games. Real cute. Daytime. We knew that this was coming at some point. Carmen's going to call this man and be like, I need you, I need you, I need you.
Right.
And that's exactly what she did. She's in pain. She calls him, not the ambulance. She calls him and says, I need to go to a hospital.
Yeah.
Why didn't you call 911 then?
She didn't want to pay the hospital bill, the ambulance bill.
Got you. So he's like, I gotta go. So Bella, and supportive girlfriend, like you said, she's like, I'm coming with you.
She said, let me get my coat. He said,
no. Whoa.
Ma'am, listen, you're a sweet girl. I love how supportive you are. Men love this. Men love a supportive girl because they always feel like the world's against them. So if you're supporting them, love to see it.
But they also want their boundaries with the support.
And you need to create your own boundaries too, because you can't give so much of yourself.
So much.
And you're going to get lost in that.
Yeah. And then you're going to get upset that it's either not reciprocated or not appreciated.
Talk about it.
You're going to be like, I do this, and that he never asked for. And I was expecting this, and that in return, but you never discussed it. So, those are the kind of issues that can happen when you give too much of yourself.
And we do see that Jason has a tendency of letting, that's kind of what happened with Carmen. She was giving so much of herself, and he's like, I mean, thanks.
I didn't tell you to do that.
Thanks. So,
appreciate you.
Bella, have a seat. Maybe cook some dinner for him when he comes home.
Go to your own home.
That could be it too.
For a few nights. Make him miss you.
Yeah. That's a major key, guys. Make him miss you. Yeah.
He can go to your house at some times.
Yeah. Let a different environment.
Or you guys should just go do an activity.
Yeah, you're giving raw. I need you to bring it down.
This is it's still very new. Like, let's see you guys do fun activities together, not be home all the time. I know we're in our 30s now, but still, you don't want to fall into a married couple kind of vibe so early on.
Right. We don't want that. So he told her to stay home, which was fine. And then he ran over to Carmen.
Maybe. I can't believe we lost the baby.
Sorry to that lady because I thought she was lying the whole time.
I did say that too.
Yeah, sorry, Carmen.
Sorry. I mean, we still didn't see any sonograms. However, we're so sorry that you experienced that.
Yeah, Jason's trying to keep strong. He doesn't know what to say, and she of course is distraught. But at the same time, she also, I mean, earlier she was saying to Lisa, like, you know, she never imagined this to happen. You know, she never imagined having a baby with someone that she wasn't even with. Because I think when she was pregnant, we said this before, like, she thought it would change him. Like, oh, he'll want to be with her. So it's just like everything just not good for her. Right?
Yeah. But we also see with him, like, it's different to see from a man's perspective, like, what he goes through after learning that, you know, his baby is not going to be born anymore. There was a miscarriage. Miss Bella doesn't understand the word space.
No.
She doesn't know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to talk to her about that.
Yeah, we do. You don't have to tell me but once that you need space. You don't have to tell me but one time. Because I'll be on my way. And no bad feelings. Like, you need your space. I'm not going to keep trying to insert myself.
Yes.
I'll let you know. I'm here for you.
It's all coming from a good place, and we understand that. However, again, it's very new. Give the man his space.
Back it up, back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up.
Go home, Roger.
She's like, oh, hey, I bought some groceries. He's like, oh, I just want my space. So then she's going to say, okay, well, I'll just put him away and clean up. Go home.
I'm going to sit here. She said, I'm just going to sit here.
Yeah, I'm going to sit here. He said, I just want my space. Okay, well, I'll put this away and clean up. I just want my space.
I need my space.
Okay, well, I'll just take a nap and then, no, space. I would have said
S5E37.
Come on. I would have said, well, here's some groceries. I'm going to leave. I'm not putting stuff away. I'm not cleaning up. That's not space. That's not
those are
space.
You're only a girlfriend. You're doing too much. Babes.
Don't do it. Listen to the man.
Please.
Because granted, there are some people that feel like, oh, I need space. But really, they do need somebody to be there for them. But he was sitting in a dark room in silence. He doesn't want to be around anyone.
It's darkness here.
Yeah.
This is a sign.
This is his way of coping. Give the man space to grieve.
Yeah. And he even explained that to you. That's the therapist right there that helped him learn how to communicate what it is that he needs in that moment. And he said, when I'm down, I just need my space. And she said, okay, I'm just going to sit here.
So you don't speak English.
He should have said, I know someone you can talk to, and called his therapist and said,
yes,
I got somebody for you. Someone that needs to learn how to listen.
Yeah, she's making an appointment too to see why she gives so much of herself.
So early on too.
Mm-hmm. We're off to this infamous dinner party.
Yes. Lisa and Eric's dinner party. It's going down, basement.
I already knew. Because, these last 2 episodes, they were talking about dinner party. I'm like, this is about to be some Tyler Perry, why they get married, boom, everybody's secretly about to come rolling around that table.
Explosive.
Let's talk about the secrets. First one out the gate, something of Eric's jobs, where everybody's like, oh, congratulations on the funding that you got for your program. Because we also didn't talk about how Eric had this idea of going on a away trip with Miss Chantel.
Yes.
Out of your mind.
You're playing in my face now. Now you're thinking I'm Jules. You're taking for idiots.
Yes. You think I'm gonna in a way she'll be laughing in my face.
The crazy part is she even suggested, oh, I can come because it's like a 1-day trip. He gets defensive, is like, no, I'm coming back the next day. If he was not interested in Chantel, he would have been like, yeah, we can make it a weekend. We can make it a week, turn it into a honeymoon. Why you don't want me to go?
Yes. And if you really want to fix things here at home, you would have said, yes, come. So you can
come.
Nothing. But you're
not slick. You're bad at lying.
No.
You're bad at this.
Yes.
Just quit while you're ahead.
Come on. You're horrible. So, that was already strike 1, 2. Now she found out about some funding program. It's like, How do these people know everything about my husband except for me? That's
Like, when you come home, what do you discuss with her?
what do you say? Do you say work was?
Are you just talking about your students?
What is that about? Like, what is that about? That's weird to me.
Yeah, because Lisa seems like a very supportive wife. Like, she go hard for her man. She has respect for this man, and he just be playing in her face.
Yeah, but I think about it, since it has something to do with funding. Maybe he's like, when it comes to money, he doesn't want to talk to her because they always have that issue about money.
When it comes to money, when it comes to women, so he's basically saying Lisa's a problem.
So why you marry her?
Talk about it.
I don't know.
We'll get into that.
All right. Next on the docket. So of course Lacey comes pulling up with Marcel. She wants everybody to know this is her man. My man.
Yes.
My man. My man. I mean, I think I would be like that too. Let me get a boyfriend right now. My man. Not even a boyfriend. Like, watch me get my husband. I got to my husband. My husband.
You gonna always call him my husband,
my
not
husband.
by his name?
No.
Okay.
I got to talk to my husband.
You're one of those ladies. They'd be like, my husband.
Let me ask my husband, and I'll get back to you. Period. But yeah, she don't want anybody to forget that is her man, and you know they look good together. They stunting on everybody.
As they should.
Brian's a hater. You know they're talking
because he looks nice compared to this man.
They're talking
that man has a beard. You decided to lose yours.
And we're still wondering why. Why would you do that?
You had time because according to Carmen's timeline, like I said, you had time to regrow it. You chose this look.
You made this decision. And now you have to deal with it. So don't be mad. You know, everybody's bigging up Marcel like, oh, you did your thing in the game. And he's like, oh, well, those last free throws didn't do us good. Like, you're mad.
You're mad and everybody knows.
You're mad and we see it. So it comes
and your fiance is sitting next to you. I just want you to know that.
But what kicked them off? Because Alicia and Lacey ended up getting into it real bad. Ryan asked Lacey about her trip.
Yeah, I had a great experience. I went to that bar that you suggested.
Oh, okay. Did you have the Trinidad?
I had the Trinidad, and you know it put me on my back. Listening.
I said, oh.
Alicia, you started it. Lacey, she finished it.
She did finish it. But it's like, what happened to your man? Because you was going off fighting over this man. Your man's right here.
Yeah, everybody was embarrassing. Everybody was embarrassing at the table. Marcel, is that his name? Marcel, Frenchman. He had to even step in and let Brian know, first of all, this is mine.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes off this one.
He said,
although she's over here trying to embarrass him by fighting, you know, Alicia.
Yeah.
What kind of chick only hangs out with dudes and doesn't have any female friends? I don't know. The kind of girl your nigga like.
She got her with that one.
Ooh. She said.
She got her with that one.
I said, whoo.
I said, woo.
She said, what kind of woman, you know, only have with man? The entire.
She got her together.
Whoa.
She got her together. And with such class.
If I was Alicia, good night, everyone. Good night. I would have to escort myself out.
Yeah.
You got me.
More secrets were even revealed. She revealed that she knows that Brian still has his old place.
Yes. So you made this lavish proposal for us to move in together, and you don't even move out of your own place.
But Alicia, why don't you know this? Were you not checking up on him with the sale of his own place? Like, why don't you guys know things about your own partner?
It doesn't make sense. Or maybe she just felt it was up for lease and she was waiting for the new tenants to come in. But it's like, Brian is just so sloppy with his mess. Like, the only reason why she found out because her friend lives in his neighborhood and saw him leaving the gym.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? You know, Alicia also gets the tea that Brian met up with Lacey after she gave him strict instructions to never see her.
Marcel was the one that exposed. He said, oh, that's why you guys were at the lounge.
Right.
He said, she tells me everything.
What?
Alicia, does he do the same for you?
Alicia, what about you?
You know about your man?
Can you relate?
You don't.
You don't. When we go around the table, I want to see who has the crown for most embarrassed. Because it's giving Alicia and Marcella.
It has to be Alicia. Who?
Alicia and Marcella tied. But Alicia, I think Alicia got the crown.
Alicia took the crown on that one. She took that crown.
But Lisa almost got the crown too because everyone knows everything about the husband but you. That's embarrassing.
That is embarrassing.
Who got next?
No, Lisa has said, "Oh, this must run in the friend group."
Yes.
About how like they're liars and they're selfish and they only think about themselves. And then Brian's like, "Don't start." I mean, Eric is like, "Don't start."
Don't start. Yeah, because I'm about to finish. I'm finished. And that's when she exposed him. Eric said something.
Had the audacity to say, "Why can't you be like Bella?"
Yes.
Excuse me? You really gonna say that with a straight face? He said,
Look at you. You get so intimidated just by me mentioning another woman. Why can't you be like Bella? See how comfortable she is at the table with Jason? Ooh. With his ex sitting right over there? Oh. How come you can't be like her?
Oh, no. See, don't put me in this.
Really, nigga?
Woo.
Talking to her like a child.
Yes. How dare you? I will flip this table open. Flip. If I was like, don't bring me into this. I'm just here for the food.
I literally just met you people.
I don't even know y'all. You're gonna bring, and like I think that's when Jace had to step up. Like, don't bring my mess into this.
Don't bring us into this because we're just sitting here minding our business. We weren't even gonna come.
I was in my sweat, and she came in her BB dress, talking about we ain't going.
Not her BB dress. She came in her freak-up dress talking about, "Hey, I'm here, I'm ready."
He said, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, I wasn't going."
I mean, he got a lot going on. Understandable.
Yeah, and he's different. Cause I would have been like, "All right, you got a hoodie for me?" Because we're staying.
Yeah.
These are your friends.
But she's the one who dragged him there.
Yeah.
And freaking Eric trying to drag them into some mess.
Now look, they should have stayed home. Listen to your instincts.
Lisa's cousin was getting her life, and that's me at a dinner table.
Oh.
Like, anybody else got more to say?
Yeah, what else? She said, "Oh, this is good tea."
Mm-hmm.
She said she should invite me more often.
Nobody was eating the food. They were drinking the tea.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Where's my cup? Let me tell you, the tea was hot. If I was a guest, I would be sitting there quiet, just like, ooh, and ooh. I would have gagged. Everybody was trying to top the other's drama.
Yeah.
Bella was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go.
We have to go."
Marcella was like, "Yeah, we're gonna head out too." And I don't know why Brian and Alicia was still sitting there. Everybody go home. Go home. Later on, Karma was the last to leave. Everybody should have left.
Literally. Y'all really stayed?
After all that,
what did y'all talk about?
The vibe is gone. What we gonna talk about? TV? Our favorite shows? No.
Work. We're gonna have to stick with work.
Go home. Crown for most embarrassed. We're giving to Alicia.
Still, 2 seasons in, girl, you're still embarrassing.
That's the thing. Alicia gets it because it's 2 seasons and you're still getting embarrassed.
Yeah.
Take the crown.
Yeah, if it was just like the first season, it would be like her and Marcel and Lisa. All 3 of them will actually be equally embarrassing.
Yeah. So later on, Marcel, talks to Lacey like, "I ain't like that. There's something going on with y'all. You need to figure it out."
You understood what he was saying?
I had subtitles and a Google Translator.
Okay, understood.
So basically, he said, "You need to. I got some away games, so you need to use that time to figure this out because he sees that you still have some. If you're gonna feel that powerful and that strong about what this girl's saying about Brian, you got feelings there.
Yeah.
If you did it,
embarrassing, but you have feelings there.
They'll be like, I'm not even going back and forth with you, Alicia. I'm here with my man. Me and Brian are done. That's it.
Yeah.
Alicia want to be a hater, be shady. Let her be. Because she's mad. She has every right to be mad.
Absolutely.
When does Lacey apologize to Alicia? You were wrong.
She's never going to do that.
She thinks she got one up. Like, oh, yeah, man, that's not cute.
Yeah. And technically, they were broken up when they hooked up, but she still considered him her man. So, exactly. And Lacey does like that. She has she's always gonna have that in her pocket that she slept with Alicia's man.
Mhm.
Embarrassing, but
Yeah,
she's proud of her work.
she's proud of her work.
She is very much so proud of it.
Yeah.
Lisa, she basically tell Eric, "You're not going on this trip
Yeah.
because I can't trust you. I honestly don't know where this marriage is going to go. The way things are, we might have to book a session."
They need to book a session. If he goes on the trip, like, she's quote unquote making him choose between work and her life, but it's more than that because you keep lying. So I don't trust you.
Yeah,
If you want us,
it's the lying.
if you want to work on our marriage, you need to stay home.
End off with Jason and Bella. She's like, she finally listened and said, "I'm gonna give you my space. I'm gonna go home." Okay.
I remember I have a house. So
I remember where I live now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go to that
It
place.
just came to me.
He in the nursery, reminiscing, babes, reminiscing, and just thinking about what could be, what could have been. And he texts, we know who he texts, saying, "I need you." It's Carmen, of course.
Yeah.
So they come, she comes and they just have like a crying out.
After he destroyed the nursery.
Yeah, he went off in there, in that space.
Because we realized
he can't see it anymore.
He never grieved. He never took that pain. And I think from this horrible dinner, it was just like, come from this horrible dinner, now come home to this nursery. What is my life?
Yeah, yeah.
And it was sad. And then what was also sad was Carmen kept apologizing, like it was her fault that she had abortion, the
miscarriage. But the women always like feel like it's their fault because we're the ones carrying the child. Yeah. So,
but anything can happen. It's not your
right. But it's hard for them to believe that.
Of course.
So that's how it all ends, season 2. So let's get into the QCCs because it's a lot there. A lot. Let's go into the writers' room. A lot happening. Who do you want to start off with?
I'm just sick and tired of them all. They just stress me out.
Oh, we didn't even mention what happened with Alicia and I was about to say Derek. That's not his name. Brian. How did they end off?
Oh, she packed up. She packed up her stuff. Or he packed up his stuff.
Let's say, don't she live there?
He packed up his stuff. So Alicia, I guess it's her finally putting her foot down. Hopefully she doesn't weasel himself back in, but I don't even know if he wants to be back in. I think maybe this is an opening that he needs to go. He's not wasting this girl's time.
Yeah, because our last episode, we had wondered who moved into whose place because that was important.
Yeah. That was.
And now we see that he had moved into her place, but he still had his place because he had told Eric, like, just in case. Like, he definitely had one foot in, one foot out the entire time. So what was the point of moving in and proposing to this woman?
To prove, just to make her look stupid. He's like, what other ways can I make her look
He like a chase.
He does, and he likes to embarrass women.
Yeah, he like drama. Yeah. He's the drama.
He is the drama. And I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him.
Yeah, another thing that upset me with him was when he learned about the beef between Jason and Eric, and then he asked Eric, like, what really happened? Like, what happened? And then Eric is explaining, like, who the whole issue with Chantel, and he was so excited. And I said, this is a waste man right here.
He loves
trash.
He's horrible. Horrible.
I was like, really? Sir, it just makes you look ugly, this behavior.
He's the worst. I can't.
He's like, come on, tell me. You know you wanted to eat her ass. You know you wanted to, like, you're such a cheater that the idea of somebody being in a monogamous relationship just baffles your mind.
Yeah, and you're a whole marriage coach. Fiancé to be married, and this is your life.
DeVry Institute is where he got that license from. I'm convinced.
Don't do DeVry like that. Don't do DeVry.
And you can't tell me otherwise.
No. Yeah, very fraudulent.
It's fraud.
It's fraud. He needs to get arrested immediately. Eric and Lisa.
He got to make it up to her. He has to reassure her that there's nothing going on with him and Chantel. But the thing is, there is something going on with him and Chantel. Lisa was a bit insecure because she's like, "Is this woman black?"
Mm-hmm.
Because that tells her a lot
Yeah.
from a cultural standpoint. Like, you're saying that this woman understands you. You're
Right.
saying that you have so much in common with this woman. It's like you're telling that to your
Yes.
wife.
And this woman, like, they're in the same trade. He understands her. Like, so I'm your wife and I don't understand you. Like,
That's what you told me.
what more understanding do you need? Like, you have your black friends. Like, she's just confused, rightfully so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm.
I feel like Eric will be packing his bag soon.
He has to. He has to.
You need time to think. If you want to be with that lady so bad, go ahead.
Yeah. But again, are you really about to jeopardize your marriage the whole time that you've been with Lisa just to test the waters with this Chantel woman? Like, are men really that stupid?
Yes, yes. They jeopardize everything that's good in their life for a good time. Some of them.
That that 80-20 thing is really real.
80-20.
Yeah.
What's that? Explain.
When a man has a woman that gives him 80% of everything that he wants, but just that 20% she doesn't have, and he sees that in another woman, he would really jeopardize all that 80% just for that 20% and for it to not go anywhere.
That's a shame. That is a
Yeah.
shame. Well, they do. They do. And it's sad. And Chantel, it'd be one thing if she was like oblivious, like, oh, I didn't know he had a wife, or, oh my gosh, like, let's keep it like she wants that man.
Yeah.
And she's ready to risk it all.
Lacey, sis, please don't be stupid.
Too late. Too late. She about to lose a
Brian
great
is not
man.
it.
She about to lose
Brian is not
She's
it.
about to lose a great man, a type of man
Um,
these people would be fighting for. We trying to get that. You about to
exactly.
roll?
It's the crazy part that we've, as an audience, we've seen him chase Alicia just for that control, just to have her, and it go nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't want that for Lacey. I don't even like this character that much, but I'm slowly liking her, especially from that dinner when she said, "Type of man you're, the type of woman your man wants." I said, "That's my kind of girl."
That's my
Okay,
girl.
I appreciate her. She has a really good guy, and Brian was a hater talking about he's corny. You wish you were that man.
You
You
wish,
wish you were that man.
dream at night wishing you could be this man. Please.
I need her, at the very least, come up with the pros and cons list with this Brian guy.
Yeah.
So she can see with her eyes the cons compared to I don't know what
Let me tell you
pros.
something though. When a girl is feeling a guy, that con list don't mean nothing. That con list
She
don't
thinks that she
mean.
can change him.
It's
And she
like,
thinks he's
oh, this
different
not
when
that
he's with
bad.
me.
They're like, oh, this not that bad.
Lacey, don't be stupid. This is the kind of man that you've been looking for because it's been hard for you out here. And this man is tall. They don't come out like that.
They
Okay?
don't. And ready and willing to give
Ready and willing
ready,
and tall.
tall, ready, willing, tall, and rich.
Unicorns.
Impossible. Impossible.
And you enjoy your time with this
You
person.
joked around and asked for a Burke, and he said, how about a house? And you're worried about Brian?
That's why I think they must have slept together before. I'm with Alicia on that because you cannot be jeopardizing from this one time together.
But I guess is what that people call love. That's what I'm getting at. He almost broke, fell out.
LOVE?
LOVE. It's giving like they are in love with each other. And sometimes love trumps the house, the tallness, the richness.
I just can't see myself doing that. For the what if with O'Brien?
A Brian, like
Like,
scum of the earth.
there's no way.
And I feel
And
like,
I've watched how you treated your current fiance.
yes. And the thing about it is, like, I don't like seeing Lacey with Marcel and Lacey with Brian. I don't see like, oh, her and Marcel don't have a connection. They be joking, they be laughing, they be having a good time. So it's like, what are you really missing? What does Brian have that like the years of friendship? So what? You don't
The English?
friend English, okay? Google Translate.
You can tutor him.
Tutor him. What was that book from back in the day?
Rosetta?
Rosetta
Rosetta
Stone.
Stone. Duolingo. There's multiple options. You can do it. I know you can.
Man, I don't know if this is on the writers. Maybe they should have shown us less of a connection. So are we supposed to root for her and Brian, or just
Because we're not.
drama? What do you want to?
We will protest against this.
Oh my
we
God.
will not root for this.
I'll be out there with the picket signs. What are you doing? Why would you do this? You see us as Black women fighting to get that type of
Fighting.
and you're gonna make
And
us
you want struggle, love,
you see what we're dealing with.
and you want struggle, love.
We want to see our good sis make it out of the streets.
First of all, your career flourishing. Paparazzi watching y'all together, power couple, and you're going to what if for O'Brien?
For O'Brien? Why?
I just cannot see like situations in where her and Marcel just look amazing, like at an interview or basketball game, and then replacing that with O'Brien and seeing how he behaves.
Yeah. And I can see her waking up like, why did I choose this?
I can see her being embarrassed every single time he opens his mouth.
Yes. No scenario makes sense. Stay with this man. You'll grow to love him, I'm sure. He's an amazing guy. Okay? We'll work on the accent. But this is the type of guy that he's on your level.
He is.
That's the type of guy.
He's what you've been needing in your life. Needing.
That's the point. Maybe your heart wants Brian, but
Who gives a damn?
Your life needs Marcel. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's think about your life.
A house.
Un
casa.
And I'm sure he'll give you a closet full of Birkin. Sure, it's not all about the material things. Of course. It's not all about material.
No, it's not.
But it's nice.
But think about your life. You were divorced. You were struggling. You were a bartender.
Yes.
This man is ready to offer you the world.
He can offer you the world, and you can get the world yourself because you got money too.
You got money.
Fly.
Don't disappoint us. Please don't disappoint
Season 3. Because I would be so disappointed.
I don't know if I can continue.
I can't do it.
You writers are gonna have to write a miracle to convince me when I watch season 3 and I'm seeing him and Brian and Lacey and I'm not falling for these two as a couple. You got a lot of work to do to make me think she made a right choice.
I will never. Because even if Brian said, "Oh, I'm gonna change," man, I'm faithful. Don't believe it. People change. People change.
But the actions.
He might have changed for a day, but this is who he is. I don't care.
Lastly, Jason, do you think him and Carmen, when he had called her saying "I need you," or text her saying "I need you," I'm thinking they about to remake Baby Number 2, because why are you texting this woman?
Because they didn't show who he texts, right?
Yeah, they didn't.
So they wanted us to think like, is it, to think it was Bella.
No, I need you. And she just walked out the door
Because she
to
said,
Bella.
call me if you need me.
And then he closed the door and he texts, I need you.
I need you. But I definitely thought that Carmen was going to kiss him because she was
Yeah,
like,
me too. And it was going to lead to baby making.
Carmen, great lady. Nice lady.
She's growing on me. Growing on me.
I wouldn't say she's growing on me. But that's another couple I don't want to see. I don't have any interest of where their life goes together.
Yeah. I like him and Bella. I just
like
want
them.
her to control herself.
Yeah, calm down. Calm down.
And just remember where she lives. You know what I mean?
Remember your home. Until he puts a
Remember
ring.
you have a life outside of Jason.
Yeah, until he puts a ring on that finger, remember you have a home. But yeah, I do like them together. I think they're cute. I think they're fun. I think they're honest with each other. I think they have a very mature relationship. So that's always great to see. But Carmen is just, I think just her energy. She's giving me old, like an old lady. I just don't.
She does give older woman, yeah.
Yeah, older woman.
I say she's growing on me because of what happened at the dinner when she's like, all this bickering is trivial. Mm-hmm. Like, Jason and I just lost a child, and y'all just over here just exposing secrets. Right. Like, what is this?
Yeah. But it's like, I mean, I guess it always takes something you've been through, because like, if she didn't go through that, she'd be at that table spilling tea too. So that's the type.
Oh, definitely.
And so like,
but she's a changed woman.
She's a changed woman now. She said that was in the past.
Yeah, because I was expecting when she met Bella for her to turn up too.
She could have. The old her would have.
Oh yeah,
the old her
that baby changed her.
Day.
That pregnancy definitely
That's
changed
nice to see growth.
Mm-hmm.
It's very sad, but I think I don't know if they want if they're going to get back together. I feel like
I don't want them to do that.
See him pushing Bella away.
Definitely can see that, but I feel like the drama that we be looking for, Carmen and Jason are about to make baby number 2, mm-hmm. and then we're gonna see that dynamic.
Don't do that. No, we ain't doing that.
It's called trauma bonding. People do it.
Well, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Writers,
I feel it in my bones. They're trauma bonding.
Showing this story.
They're going to try again.
I think it might be a conversation, but it's like, why try again? Like, they didn't plan that, and she didn't want to have baby with someone she wasn't with, and he doesn't want to be with her.
That's what I'm saying. They might try again because of this trauma bonding, and he might start pushing a good thing away, which is Bella. People do that. Stupid, as we can see with Lacey, pushing people away that are good for you and going after what you think you want.
Or he could be like, you know what? That was hard. Hey, Bella, let's try.
Let's try what? A baby?
Yeah. He's like, we're in it to win it. Yeah, Bella's going to be like, all right.
I could see Bella accepting the stupidness.
Let's fix up.
But I would hope that she would be like, let's talk to Dr. Shirley first. Let's get her opinion on this.
Yeah.
And then commit him. Keep him there.
He's going to stay overnight.
He's going to 48 hours just to get an understanding of what's going through his mind right now. Yeah. I think he's going through something.
Yeah.
Also, Lisa and Eric, don't try to bring no kids into y'all mess either.
Like, I was wondering, because I thought the dinner they were going to make an announcement like, oh, we're pregnant.
That's what I thought too. I said, this is not the time. Carmen just lost her baby. Guys, what are you doing?
You guys, calm down.
Whoa. When he was like, you ready, babe? You think now is a good time? And I'm thinking, I know she ain't pregnant. Nope.
This ain't it.
Nope.
Ain't it. Nah. But no, they have a lot to work on before they bring a child into this house.
Yeah, that actually goes for all couples. Don't nobody bring no more kids into y'all mess.
Until we figure out what's going on.
Who we are and what we are to each other.
Who we want to be with. Please don't have these kids confused. Please.
Please, we beg you. No more kids.
Succeed, okay? But this ain't the right time. You got some stuff to work on. But you will be a great father, and I'm mad that Eric said that to you. But you're gonna be a great father. You're a great guy.
Eric was just embarrassed with himself,
Yeah.
ashamed of himself, so he just wanted to throw some heat your way.
Yeah,
That's all that
that's
was
all
about.
that was. It's fine. Brian, as a father, sorry to that child. Sorry to that
Who
child.
will
Eric,
you even see this child? I'm not really
I
sure.
don't
Will the child even see the dad? I'm not sure.
probably not.
I have no confidence.
Eric, as a father, a lot of lies. Lying to that kid day in and day out. I'll be
Day
home.
and I got a trip.
You ain't
He's
know.
gonna
I
constantly throw
can't go
that
to
in
your
there. I got a trip.
graduation. I got a trip.
Like, sir, you're a principal. Where the hell are you going?
I go to this school. Like, you be lying.
Dad, I actually go here. Stop lying to me,
Stop it.
father.
Oh, for the love of Jason. For the love of the love. Well, great show. What are
Good
you?
show. Good
What are
show.
you rating
Production this season,
it? It went up. Love to see
just
it.
like last season.
What are you rating it? 1 to 5.
So I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. I think this was
Listen,
the way it ended.
guys, that's a high, very high
Listen,
commentary.
to me, it was the details, production, the acting, the writing, the sound. Overall, I think they did a really good job.
Absolutely, absolutely. I definitely agree, guys. If Mary's giving you something like that, that's Oscar worthy. You guys can clip that and put that in your press kit.
It's seriously approved.
It's
Put that
seriously
in.
approved.
Put that in your press
You
kit.
put it in your press kit. Yeah, I agree. I would definitely give it a 4.5. Definitely acting. Production was top tier. Locations were great.
Storylines.
Storyline. Only certain scenes are only great.
Give them feedback.
The only thing with the writing, just certain scenes, could be cut. Like
Definitely.
any scene with the receptionist, I
Receptionist.
don't find her funny.
I didn't laugh once. I just looked at my screen and said, "This was clearly put in as a filler space."
Yeah. Filler.
They were leading up to that dinner party.
Yeah.
Everything was gonna unfold at that dinner party.
They couldn't, cause we didn't really need to see, Lacey auditioning, cause nothing came from that.
Nope.
So we didn't need that. They could have filled that with something, maybe Carmen at a doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
We could have put that. Lacey talking to Marcel about the future. Something. We didn't need that.
Something else.
Something
important.
We don't have time to waste.
Yeah.
We don't have time to waste.
We need every scene to count.
Yeah. But we get it. Sometimes you need a filler. Sometimes you want comedic relief.
We understand.
We're here for the drama.
Yeah. But the comedic relief has to be comedy.
So that's the thing.
You gotta put that in there. You gotta put that in there.
About comedic relief. It has to be comedy. And some people don't really get it. But great energy from the actress.
Oh yes.
Great gown.
Yeah.
Great gown. Yeah. So yeah, but overall, great show, and I hope they will be back with a season 3. And for the love of Jason, love to see it.
Yeah, it was a good show. I enjoyed it.
All right, so guys, we got some news. So we will actually be taking a break, and hey, guess what? We're actually giving you guys a heads up.
We're telling you this time.
Usually we just disappear. But this time we're letting you know we will be back in September for a new season of Sissy Podcast. And, we're just going to take a little mental break, trying to get some things in order.
Much needed.
But still, make sure you're following us on social media at Sissy Podcast. We will be actively posting because our team is growing. Make sure you guys are following us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You don't got to remember Facebook. But Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And, at Sissy Podcast, keeping up with us, making sure you see when we post our new episodes, and make sure you're following Black Oak TV as well. Download the app, support this platform. A lot of great content on there, too. We actually got some stuff coming out with them soon. We don't know the dates yet. We partner with a show on their platform, so that should be out soon as well. We're
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
We're working.
Yeah.
We're here for you guys.
If you guys have any suggestions on like what we can do, what you guys would like to see from us moving forward, whatever the season about to become, like definitely let us know. We accept all feedback, but not too much. Okay, not too much.
Calm down.
Okay. Because we'll send you.
Yeah.
We'll send you. All right.
But we love you guys, and always thank you for the support and just always rocking with us. So
yes.
Cheers to more years. Cheers to more success. And, we here. Seriously.
Mm-hmm. Seriously podcast. All right, guys. So that's it for now until September. So if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe to us. Check us out on Black Oak TV. Check us out at Seriously Podcast on all social media platforms. And bye, guys. See you in September.